Hi YouTube, this is Connor again. I haven't been able to skate or whatever. I'm just gonna go straight into it. I haven't been able to skate or whatever. Because it's been raining and been working a lot. So yeah, this is my attempt again, and I'm gonna do this for all. There's seven of you, and look, I got the drink. I got the drink. You know what I'm saying? For Kyle Peter. And then I got this board put together. I took off my upper skateboard and I put this board together. It's my blackout skateboard. I just like it because it's like, if you can tell by the board, I'm sure you've seen it in like one of my videos. Um, like it just has that feature that I want right this second, and it's like the tail, the nose, and but I think I got the wrong one, but they didn't have like the one that was support. It was the watermelon, but it was the fruit punch. That's really sweet. Okay, so I got the shoes or whatever that I was talking about, and they're S's. And look, they don't feature on this side, so if they feature on both sides, then it doesn't start. I think is what it was saying, because like no way like it shows the picture. You know what I'm saying on this side. But these are sick, dude. They're the green style. Here, let's see. The green style. Can't really see them because of the lighting, which is fine. Here, let me plug this thing in quick. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, the green, the black, purple, and they look like they match my board too. So yeah, I'm attempting to message all seven of you. So there's Nolan, Thomas, Kyle, Evan, Colin, Sin. Whoa, wait. Nolan, Thomas, Kyle, Evan. Wait, Nolan, Thomas, Kyle, Evan, Colin, Sin, and then Grayson Fletcher. Not that Grayson Fletcher, a different one I know. He was wearing the hazmat suit. That's not what I saw. Because I saw that was not Kyle Walsh at Halloween 2022. So yeah, I'm attempting to message you. I got some things I want to tell you. Like I landed the 540 shove it, the balance. I landed the yaw ollie, the yap ollie. The yap ollie is the new hard flip. The reverse yaw ollie is the corner flick. Like that trick was hard. The hard trick for me in those videos were I think it was oh gosh, what did I do to my hand? Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, I was peeking. Okay. Um, it was the stretch ollie north. So you have to do it like this, or you have to lift it up and then kick out like. But you have to lift your leg up, and it's hard. And I'm pretty good at ollie north, but that trick was hard. I was wondering how to perfect it. I wonder whose trick that's gonna be. Cause I'm gonna try to message everybody else next video probably. Or I tried to do that last video. And it's getting really sus, man. I'm not complaining or whatever, but I'm just like, never like it was a green screen effect, and there's all this crap that's going on that it's not working. So I'm gonna try to message Nolan first. Well, Nolan and them first. So yeah, I'm just gonna power off through it. I did HHB 2025. The costume I really wanted to do that was the Venom costume, and I wanted to do like the cowboy costume too. Cowboy costume, the Black Spider-Man costume. That would have been sick. But I didn't have time to get a costume. I wasn't gonna wait because like it's not Halloween, and it probably wouldn't be like an actual Halloween costume. It'd probably be like a figure, like a figure statue costume. I didn't mean to say that's like dancing portraits or something. But yeah, I gotta balance out the grabs. So I figured out the grabs or whatever. And it's gonna be that hand plant, dude. It's gonna be sick. I'm gonna do another hand plant video. I'm not gonna do the street plant, like the hand plant. So all you do is put your hand on the ground and then ollie, because all the tricks are balanced with an ollie. Because I don't know about the I don't know if I don't know if the board can flip all crazy and stuff. Here, I'm gonna pull up the video. I'm gonna tell you why I balanced it out. I could have swore I had fourth hand rotation on here. Takes more effort. We know about that. I guess they didn't see this. I'm gonna try to. Oh my gosh. Alright, so let's see. Turn that off, please. Alright, we're gonna check out this ollie or whatever. Let me tell you why. Yes, I make excuses. Oh, here we go. I make excuses about like why it's easier, but there's like no rules. I'm not gonna get mad, but there's no rules for the older stuff, and that's fine. Um, but it was like naturally handed gifted to people, and I'm like, I don't know where he got it from, but it's just getting hard on me. Like, I didn't get to show my side really, but I'm not gonna complain because I was trying to hide the fact that you could do all this stuff. So I'm gonna say why the tricks are all balanced by combined trick. So it's a combined trick, like the only north, like the north part. Here, let's see if we can figure it out. I'll just say why the tricks are balanced by the combined trick and an ollie. The board can only rotate in a certain way or a certain degree because after seeing tricks not being able to combine, rotate, positioning, and landing, like the inward heel flip, backside 180 kickflip, frontside flip, or your board can turn weak and also flimsy from too much effort towards older tricks like that. So your board only has freaking mosquitoes. So your board only has a limited rotation towards the flat ground effects and a really dangerous approach. It will also keep you from not being able to create or not have the advantage to land a trick. Because everybody, like if you watch the Legion of Doom video or like Battle of the Barracks in general, I'm gonna use that example because I saw that people were doing tricks. You kind of knew how to do the trick. Like whoever was, it wasn't like the person who lost, but every time you match up, like he would do like a kickflip. He could land a kickflip, and then what the heck? And then um, it was yeah, he did like a tray flip. You were kind of struggling with it, and I understood like. So I'm gonna say that or whatever. It's not. It doesn't have to do with why it's an ollie. I'm just saying like the effort part of all the tricks. Um, and there's another thing on here. I don't know if you saw this too, chat. Extra landings rule. This is rule 17. Sorry. Extra landings. There are certain popover towards or meaning that you need a reaction or all the energy, time, focus, and effort because the lost effort doesn't count or will just be a warm up. So skip over thoroughly your skating won't count. Like your skating won't count if your like energy is not working because it's just a warm up. Because when you warm up, pretty much, I haven't got to explain the outer details, fault the rules, and that's what it keeps doing to me. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's like there's always something new being added every time. Um, I don't know really how to give out like how I find this stuff because they're like it don't make sense. You have to pay attention to what it's like. Read a key highlight. You know what I'm saying? Um, like let's say this for example. I'm not gonna say the balance. I'm gonna say this or whatever because this is what my dad understood, but I wasn't gonna say that. I'm gonna say if you can't achieve all tricks or land a certain must have, contact me immediately. I'll skate coach until proven otherwise. And they were like, that didn't really make any sense. And I'm like, I'm gonna skate coach you. That means like Coach Frank, skate 3, I'll do that for you. And then this didn't make sense either. Where is it? Oh, how I balance out the trick. So like it don't look like that or whatever. Um so when I say balanced or whatever, I'm not gonna give it out because you're gonna have to figure it out, because you're gonna have to do this for yourself, man. Because I don't want I'm not responsible for you falling down because I'm like it ain't just me that can't land it, you know what I'm saying? And it goes for a lot of people too. They're all complaining that they don't want to do this stuff anymore. So I'm gonna stand up for them, and I'm gonna stand up for myself. So when I say no kick flips, so if I was to like do a kickflip, I couldn't land it right. In between the process of landing, like it's not flipping the right way. You don't have the flick mark on your board, or you don't have the flick mark on your board to receive the trick or provide the effort into the trick. So we're gonna have to get into this or whatever too, all this stuff again because I balanced it out or whatever. No tray flips, right? Two scuba ollies, and I'm just gonna say two scuba ollies. That way it's like two, and you can just say I'm gonna do it two real quick. So when the board can't flip, like let's say one scuba ollie, two scuba ollies, and then like the tray flip was like I saw like the flicking or whatever, so I made it like easier to if you can just like pop it, right? Pop it up because I can figure this out. I'm trying to hope this makes sense a little bit better. Um, and I'll tell you this the switch trick in just a second. Um, um, so yeah, you're gonna do the rotation. You can land it easier. That way you're just like do do do, and you can land it right. And then what does he do do do? You can land the one scuba ollie, and this is why I did it because I was like, you're gonna rotate right, and it's like rotating the tray foot, like you're scooping the tray foot, and look, you're gonna land the second scuba ollie, and it's gonna have that effect where you're gonna go up, pivot, yeah, pivot the ollie because that's what. So okay, so the original scuba ollie is balanced, you know. It was actually this or whatever too. It's gonna be the game of skate trick. If you're embarrassed and you're having problems with people not listening or whatever, just call me because that is my main trick. That trick is not easy. It's actually a frontside 360 shove it. So like for the frontside 360 shove it, you had to kick your shoe. I'm a little embarrassed. I couldn't land a frontside 360 shove it. I'm sure you saw, but that's all right. because I'm sure. But I landed this trick. I'm gonna boast about it just a little bit. I landed that fakie heel flip, right, or that heel flip in general, or that not the kick flip. And we'll talk about that hard flip situation later. I don't know what it's about. I think it was the pop shove it. Yeah, I was really good at doing pop shove it too. Like if you see my older videos, the heck is going on with my hair, dude? It's like rotating. Um, what was I talking about? Okay, let's just forget about the boasting part because it was the fakie heel flip and a pop shove it. I was really good at doing fakie ollies and then started doing that to me. But we're gonna get to that in just a second. So it was a frontside 360 shove it, right? So you had to kick out the board 360 degrees. It's not gonna turn into 180. So the reason why I did it like that was because I can just pop it, right? Make it like rotatable in a way to where you can catch it like a 360 shove it, like a frontside 360 shove it. I think that's what I'm trying to say. So you pop it, you catch it, right? And you just bring it back down. Because the frontside 360 shove it, you're gonna want to flick it, right? All the way. Pretty much you're gonna catch it like straight out, right? And then a backside 360 shove it, I know. I'm really pissed off that it was my favorite trick, dude, when I came back to skating. I could barely land it, but it was a backside scoop ollie. I vaulted it there. So the reason why I did that is because when you turn, and hear me out. So you're turning right, boom, backside scoop ollie, but it wouldn't, like if you would catch it again, it would either like maybe shoot out, or you would fall forward, or like stop the board and they hit you in the shoe or something. But I'm gonna go back to the switch ollie. So look, inverted Casper ollie, right? It's oh shit. What I'm trying to get out. Inverted Casper ollie balance, right? So you do this way. You pop it up, keep. I'm helping you out. Pop it up. You're landing. So you like a switch ollie. Switch ollie for me would be goofy, right? So that would be like this. So it would be like pop, and then it's switch ollies are a little different than a regular ollie because it's the opposite way you skate. So you always want to be careful. You want to catch it in a certain way. Maybe catch it and bring it down. That's what I try to do. And it was just like inconsistently not flipping or okay, so let's see that or whatever. So if the board automatically flips upside down, doesn't qualify for a consistent trick rotation along design. And I said Rule 13 support, you can bounce out a trick, even though you can still have the parts and the hardware for the trick. I haven't figured out some things like what the parts are, like what board, like for Rule 12, what board it is. I said it was an ollie that way because that ollie was really hard, but it was like it goes into a lot of details. I need help explaining like that in between part. So I'm getting it right. So like the inverted Casper ollie, you lift your shoe, right? You slide it up, kind of like a switch ollie, but you're motioning your back foot or your back shoe, whatever, and then you're landing it, and it's gonna feel exactly the same. And I'm gonna give it up. It's gonna feel exactly the same. Like, or the trick is gonna sound like the same pop. Because I did that charge ollie, and it was like that. I'm sure you can hear it in the video. I'm gonna give it out, so I have to use this a little bit. So I will chat to this dude that did this nose blunt or whatever, and it was the dude in the Mario costume. I don't know what his name is. That was not him. He did not look like that to me. So I asked him to do it. He said he landed an inward heel flip, and that's what I'm saying about that. Like, so an inward heel flip is a pop shove it heel flip, right? So with the charge, I'm gonna try to explain it. Hold on. This is gonna be the last example I give out. So inward heel flip, you flick it, catch it, right? So that's the inward heel flip, right? And the in between part. So ollie, right? Hippie jump, right? And there's that space in between, like the border and yourself. And I was gonna say it like this. So the inward heel flip when you jump, you have to give you space in between. Because the hard flip you don't have to space that out. So you space out the charged ollie. And I can show some of my clips on stream if you want to. I'll live stream my whole playlist if you wanted to. I'll explain it better next video. So you ollie, hippie jump. I know this is hard to explain. Ollie, hippie jump, you catch the board, has the same. I'm gonna make this up because I don't even know for the new rules, and I'm gonna say it with the balance part. So if it has the same pop or the same catch, it's gonna feel exactly the same. Um, I think that's what most people are struggling with. I just figured this out, so maybe I can use it like so the same pop and the same catch. That means if the trick feels like you're popping it to a certain way, like let's get another trick that I've done, like the Ollie North, right? I'm really good at doing that, and I wanted to make that my actual trick. It's just I think it's because I skate regular or something. So Ollie North, right? Ollie used to be like you have to push the board down and you shoot it out just a little bit, like your shoe out, and then you ollie, and then you're landing it. And then it's something else I made up too. It's called directional padding or directional pad. It, so you notice my truck's like moving like that. That does not count as crisscrossing around. That will not count. If you're smooth catching, I haven't thought of it. Let's see if I can make it as I go. So your directional pad is like your movement on your board, but you're catching it towards. You're in control of your own style in the trick. So let's say I want to do an ollie north. That way you don't have to do the exact same trick and it flimsies out or anything like that. But you can use that directional pad. It's hard to manage. You just have to practice a lot. But I think the only tricks I can do with the directional pad was like the yaw ollie, the yap ollie, that charged ollie. Maybe it does it for everything. The 540 shove it that I did. I did that in front of SLS, pretty much. And it's really hard to manage. I'm gonna explain this with Ollie North and that South Cap or whatever. So, I think I explained it. It's gonna have the same effect with the catching, probably. So if I was to do a 540 shove, so 1 360 plus an extra shove it. The board it would be backwards or something. And usually people just flip it. So I'm gonna flip it back around. So yeah, ollie north, south. I know this is a little hard to explain. I was trying to explain it. So ollie north, south tap. Because when you're doing a pop shove it, I'm gonna explain it this way. When you're doing a pop shove it, right, you're gonna wanna flick out the board because I knew how to do them. But you keep it leveled under your shoe. That way it doesn't. You pop it and it goes all over the place. So you So what I did was, so like I said, I balanced out the trick with something that is landable and use that. So I decided to do it like this: ollie, ollie north, ollie south. That way, like you can still have the pop right with the ollie, and then you can use your shoe. I don't know, but you'll just have to look at it. Probably you probably explain to me. My brain hurts from thinking so much. Um, so let's see if I can explain it. So I'm gonna say ollie north, right? Ollie south. Explain. Oh shit! So I did. Oh man, maybe yeah, maybe it's different because there was only wait ollie north, ollie south, ollie north, ollie south. Maybe because the board couldn't rotate or something, like the extra shove it. So that probably that ollie, I'm probably gonna have to use it. That ollie probably could be like the extra for the whole popping with. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. Maybe I could redo it and test it out. I tried to. Um, we'll try to. I didn't understand that. It just told me to do it. Like that's what it said to do. Hold on. Ollie north, south tap. There's something in there with a pop or whatever that I was just trying to explain. What the hell? And that's what I was talking about too. Ah, so the Ollie. Oh, so it's a Ollie north, south tap to north tap to a south tap. My bad. You don't have to Ollie again. Um, so it says it right here. And you just have to think and process your own maybe trick. Maybe you can make up some tricks and I'll see them later. It's not hard to balance out a trick, but if you really want to see me do it instead of you trying to do it, because I don't know what. But that would be sick. I want to see you make up your own trick. So yeah, maybe the ollie would help with that board not having to rotate like again. That way, like when you pop it, it just like I think that's what messed up a lot of people with like 360 shutters and tray flips. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's okay. So let's see, ollie north or ollie, yeah, ollie north, south tap, north tap, south tap. So I'm gonna go back to the ollie. So ollie. Ah, okay. So it's gonna want you to do the ollie too. I think maybe that'll help explain it. Cause I know it's that's what I was talking about. Those two scuba ollies being a tray float, and then let's say let's just come back to it. We'll figure it out. Let's see a trick I have balanced out. I know I gotta fix that inward heel flip because I didn't know. I didn't even know what the inward heel flip was gonna be. The 316 were. I originally said a manual. It's all in one. I have mentioned that I did those some of those were tests or whatever. Like a variable hill flip, I haven't figured that out. And that trick pissed me off, dude. I know how to do a frontside shoulder really good, and a heel flip pretty good. That shit didn't make sense to me when you try to combine it. But that's alright. Stuff like that happens, and that's why I'm here. So yeah. balanced by an ollie to an ollie underflip. I haven't done these tricks at all. Balanced by an ollie to an ollie. Okay, underflip. I don't know if that's still on my YouTube channel. No half cab or fakey backside 180. Balanced by an ollie body revert. Holy crap. See, there's some things on here that I made up for testing or whatever. Heel flip, underflip, pivot ollie to ollie man. I know that nose grab is looking sus, but that pivot ollie isn't. I don't know if that nose grab is actually doing it justice. Maybe I just have to skate more. I have to get a couple runs with that nose grab. I failed one time. I was like, it's probably gonna be really hard for people. I'm gonna have to make up something else. That trick is really hard. I'm not trying to be a dick and say like I'm gonna change it or whatever, just to my liking or whatever. So like, we'll have to discuss like this heel flip situation. If I did say you need the parts or whatever, even though you can, well, you can bounce out the trick, and I'm having problems. I think that's what's giving me a hard time, and it's making me freak out. Cause that nose grab did something to like that reaction timing. I figured that out too. So like, if I was to do like a blunt slide or something, like you see how it has a reaction time, you're automatically going to the you're automatically going to the trick, right? You're already doing it, and it's just a reaction. It's a delay that has been made, and it just hasn't really been done before, only by somebody like me, probably. I haven't seen you like go through all the tricks, but I've seen like a couple people do some tricks on YouTube or like my friends or something. I've seen them do the inverted casserole, like Birch did that. It's pretty sick. I think AJ did a Ollie North and a South tap. He said it was really hard. He said he knew how to do a pop shove and stuff. And then Atlas did like the manual body revert in front of me. And then there was Rowan. This dude is really good at the rail, man. And I took it away from him. If you want to practice this trick and help me out just a little bit, you don't have to do like the handrail trick. Like, so for the surface ollie, I think you're concerned. So when you do it, you're pushing out a little bit of the board. That way, when you push it out, it collides. Like, because it's supposed to take out the stairs and the handrail, right? So when you're ollieing, you do it, right? And then boom, you're colliding the whole premium stair set and rail. I don't know what else is there. I don't know if there's features where you get hover on the side, which that's probably bullshit to me. So haven't seen that before, and that's what I was talking about. Like, if I haven't seen it like implemented, I don't know if they're gonna try to screw me with something like that. But yeah, so you're colliding the whole thing. Like, it's like pretty much like this. And then I saw this or whatever with the crooked grind. What did I put for this? I know that Smith grind didn't look scary to me, but I was like, holy shit, that's a Smith grind, dude. Like, I don't know who really does this on a daily basis. And I said it would look like a frontside 360 shove it. Well, I had to scratch it out because I meant to say something else. It looked like a freaking, like a 180 or something. I meant to say, looking shady as hell. So yeah, the crooked grind. Oh yeah, I was balanced by the board slide. Though I took out the entire rail, so I just said, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? And I turned it into a trick, so don't be worried. So it's a sloppy ollie. Here, let me pull up my YouTube on my TV. Hold on. I'm gonna pull up my YouTube and I'm gonna show you how to do it. This is what I'm talking about. Let's say, because I was a little nervous for you to be honest. I'm gonna be honest. This trick, the sloppy ollie or whatever, was actually a 360 shove. Okay, so I didn't want to freak you out too much. I'm gonna give it out. It's a 360 shove it, and here's why. But I just made it up in my head. Sure, you caught me like sneak peeking it for just a second. And I've been having problems with my controller, but if I'm connected to like Madden or something, it won't. It will stay charged or whatever. See, it won't like connect. I'm gonna have to make part 2 or whatever. I don't know if it's gonna. There's no way this can happen, dude. I'm not gonna say it's a stream sniper, but I did win a game, and usually they get mad, and that's alright. Don't freak out, but I beat the. I was gonna say I beat the Panthers. I don't think it's stream snipers beating that. I played with the Detroit Lions. I did not use a different defense often, but they actually lost in front of me. It was like 42-7, bro. I did so good right before I went to Walmart. But we'll talk about it later. I'm really explaining this to them. And this is for my viewers, really. I don't know what to say to no one in them because I'm a little nervous before. But I put my cover message on my YouTube. And if you're nervous and you're not ready, I said give it till about August or so. Like before Halloween Hellbound. Because I'm sure you're going to be like, fuck it, dude, let's get some adrenaline going. So all you do is just amp up my skating. I'm going to connect it or whatever. So when I skate, dude, I imagine like all these fucking people from Halloween Hellbound. And I skate for that event. But I'm not saying I skate for the event, but I skate for like the energy itself, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I was talking about. You have to implement something or it doesn't count. And I just decided to make myself look dude or whatever. So I imagine like not like that. I imagine like the character that originally was skating at the event. Like let's say the Joker. I haven't done that just yet. But I think it was yesterday for me. So if you just implement like you just like fuck these people are watching you. Like think of your favorite skater, you know what I'm saying? And just go with the flow. You got it, man. Everybody's gonna like you. But if it's like the all way north and the all way south, I'm gonna mention it to this dude. I'm not gonna say his name. Like, don't worry about it. Like, just come back to it. Like, there's a time and place for it. I know it's been eating you alive. I'm just gonna say his first. I'm sure they're gonna figure it out. RD or whatever. You got this, bro. Like, just be honest. There's about a lot of tricks on here, man, that you can always do. Like, wait till you see this freaking slappy ollie. Okay, I'm gonna pull it out. So it was originally, I originally was gonna say a 360 shove it, right? I only got a little bit left. Let's see.
Yo, just a heads up, I'm not gonna be in the back of the barracks.
We'll bump you in this
This time, but no need to worry because I called on the Legion of Doom to take my place.
And that's why Thomas was confused. Don't say nothing, but they actually messaged me back, and I just wasn't honest enough. So like, let's come to this. Here, I'm gonna pull it.